What's up guys, Josh with Navigate the Wild, and today we're going to be checking out the new Universal Yoke Kit from Tethrd. We're going to remove our elastic strap suspenders. We're going to go to something a little more rigid, a little more convenient, and a lot more weight bearing. One thing that I really enjoyed about saddle hunting is the mobility. But as you start adding things to your kit, as you go up a tree, it becomes more load bearing. And so, especially if you're running a heavier stick, like a Skeletor stick, which is the sticks that I started with, when you're going up a tree, or you have them hanging off like I do, my bag here, with a Hang Free Co. Amsteel loop, it pulls down on you. So as you're going up a tree, before I had the suspender system, this would just weigh me down on my hips and it just wouldn't fit comfortably. So I went to the suspender straps, and this really helped. A lot of the times all you have in your either your sys haulers, these are flex pouches from 511, is your ropes, your ascenders, you might have some tools. I usually carry a foldable saw and a pruning shear in one of my packs as well. I might also throw in like a backup light or, you know, some extra wind checker or whatever. But you're adding weight, and then you put your sticks off to the side, and I usually carry 2 sticks, one on each front. So this is all weight bearing and it just pulls down. The suspender strap really helped kind of alleviate some of that downward pressure and just took it off my hips a little bit and distributed it into my shoulders a little more into my upper back. And I really liked this setup. There's no reason for me to upgrade my saddle right now. This will be my 3rd season in my Phantom saddle from Tethrd. It's still in great condition. I've updated my packs, so I've got 2 of them, just kind of like the lockdown saddle. But these are flex pouches. I got 1 on each side, okay? I have my little Genesis 3D clip here. That holds my platform as I go up the tree. So everything's working out really well. Well, the ATA show just happened a few weeks ago, and Tethrd had a host of new products that they revealed. But the one that they really got me pumped about was the Universal Yoke Kit. You have your Phantom on, or whatever saddle that you have. You got your Cobra buckle, that clicks in, and then you have the elastic that pulls. Now you could imagine, I'm using the cruiser platform. My cruiser platform hangs in the middle of my saddle, off my butt as I go up the tree, off this Amsteel loop. This is not the lightest platform. This is like a 3-pound platform, but in my opinion, still to this day, this is still the comfiest platform that I've used. They're the only ones that put this on their platform, and this is primarily why I bought the cruiser platform. Really enjoy it. Has really taken all the pressure out of my ankles and stuff like that. And then I've upgraded last year, and I went with the Latitude stick, the Carbon SS stick, and I'm going up 1 on each side. So 2 go on the tree, 2 go on my belt, okay? And it's just a lot. So you're adding roughly 4 pounds, and this thing is, you're going up the tree and it's just pulling you down, okay? Again, my saddle is in great shape, so there's no reason to upgrade it. I really, really appreciated Tethrd releasing some of the things that they released. So I had my flex pouches on my saddle before they came out with their detachable pockets. So you can update your sys hauler. That's awesome. Because they're thinking about people that have really good condition saddles that don't want or don't need to upgrade, if they don't want to a newer model like the Lockdown, which comes with the yoke system, and it comes with the extra large side bags, and it's a really nice saddle. But man, if you're getting into saddle hunting, one of the things that might deter you from saddle hunting, just like anything else, is the price. I was a little shocked at how much it costed me out the gate, and I've gone through different versions of modifications on my gear. So This isn't even, you know, this might be a $400 saddle, just the saddle. Some companies now are selling their saddles and they don't come with bags. You got to buy a $400 saddle and then you got to buy extra bags. It's just, it's stupid. You should be able to get for $400 a really good saddle and really good bags. But they didn't have to do this and they did. They came out with the universal yoke kit. I went with the Ranger Green. And what this is going to do is, if you're familiar with the M2 turkey vest, this yoke system has weight distribution between your shoulder blades. It's kind of rigid, just like the M2 turkey vest. This will go, and we'll figure all this out, and then we'll put it on. But this is going to go over like this. It's going to strap in to the different parts of your belt loops, and then it's going to cinch down across your chest nice and tight. You've got some molly looping there, which is great. Some adjustability. You have some across the back shoulder straps. We're going to switch out the elastic suspenders, and then I'm going to put it back on and kind of show you what it looks like and talk about how it feels. So we're going to start with the front. On your saddle, you have 4 connection points, 2 in the front, 2 in the back. The 2 in the back are closer than the 2 in the front. We'll get this all fitted to me, but they give you 2 options here. You could either use, I forgot what they call this, but this connector goes through the actual molly if you don't have the loops and will cinch down. We're going to remove those, so the best way to do that is push that tab, push the little metal piece close, duck under, and it pops open, okay? So we're gonna slide this off, we don't need that, and it's gonna go right here on the first one. You're gonna slide it through, compress it together, and pop that over, and it'll clip right in, just like that, okay? Second one, the other thing that I appreciate about Tethrd is they have bigger guys in mind. I'm not a bigger guy, but you've got enough material here that if you were gigantic, you should be able to fit into this thing. No offense to the fat guys. I was a fat guy once. Boom. Okay, so that's in. First 2 are in. Pretty easy. Okay, great. Now, we're going to go along the back. The back crisscrosses like this. And we're going to do the same thing. And I always keep these extra pieces of material just because you never know what you might need them for. So I'll hold those. This is going to pop in just like that, okay? This one, same thing. Slides in. We're going to take a brief moment of pause, and I'm going to have my lovely assistant help me fit this thing on. We'll be right back. All right, so this is how I would approach the tree. I have 2 sticks, 1 on each side. They usually hang pretty low, which is no big deal because I'm going up. I have my platform right in the middle, kind of right in the middle, okay? But that's where it sits. And then I've got both bags with some pruning shears and a saw. Here's what I can tell you. This yoke system is awesome. Very little play. There is, on the back side here, this is elastic, but it's strong, feels good. All of the weight now is distributed from my shoulders down through the middle of my back. It presses up against my chest nice, and so nothing is pulling down to where I feel like I'm losing my saddle. My saddle is exactly where I put it, and it's even a little loose on my waist. So it's on my waist, above my hips, has not moved. Everything is kind of right up here, and as I go up, you're reducing weight, right? Because I'm taking a stick off and I'm putting it on the tree. Taking a stick off, putting it on the tree, eventually taking my platform off and putting it up on the tree. So I think this is gonna be a knockout product for the 2024 season. There's no need to upgrade your saddle. You could keep your saddle. They've sold it so you could actually attach it to other saddles. In my opinion, if you're getting into saddle hunting, you should definitely have a yoke system attached to your saddle, okay? It's just going to help keep everything nice and tight and make you feel more safe while going up and down the tree, as well as hanging in the tree. So I could imagine once my bridge is attached to the tree, I've got this all connected really well. This is attached to the tree from my bridge to my Tethrd. Man, this is a great product. So I look forward to using it, and I'll let you know how it goes while I'm practicing. Normally when I'm getting ready at the truck, because I wear this walking in, you know, you just pull up the harness, you click your Cobra buckle in, and then I'm just so used to having the elastic suspenders that you just kind of pull them over and pop them in. With this, you're kind of locked in. And so I could find myself pulling it up, getting it hiked up into my crotch, getting it comfortable, clicking it on, and then kind of shimmying my arm in, because you want that tight fit. You don't really want a ton of play in this. Now I might be able to have a little bit, but for the most part, you know, you want it to be able to fit in there nice and tight where it's supposed to. So it's across my shoulders. It feels good coming down my chest. There's a little bit of play up front here, not too much. And so that's good, but I can even feel it all coming together and holding there on my shoulders. So, all right, up we go, but that feels great. I'm very pleased with that. Here's what I can tell you right now. There's no pinching in my hips, which is really nice. And when you get in your tree and you're finally set, you don't have all this stuff on you anyway, right? So everything's off, your pack is off, your rifle or your bow is set, you're on your tether, your bridge is out, and so you've got other pinch point problems. But with the lineman's rope, a lot of the times when you're going up and you don't have the weight distribution in the shoulders and across your neck and even into my lower back, it's almost like it completely kind of guides where it wants the weight to go. My saddle is not riding, it's riding exactly where it's supposed to, which is on my hips. I have very little pinching in my leg crotch area. So there's not extra tightness there. It's just kind of stable where it needs to be. And then my lineman's rope comes out, and because I'm straight up and I've got my yoke system on, there's no moving below where it's supposed to move. Like it's not, sometimes it would fall down below the small of your back. This is right where it needs to be, above my back, and I'm completely comfortable. So that's great. I'm really looking forward to using this in the 2024 season and even practicing. But get a yoke system from Tethrd. This is a knockout product for sure. Navigate the wild.